Look alive, sunshine, and we are back with Persona 5R. I hope you guys are having a really fantastic weekend. Because I had some fun with Fallout 76. In any case, let's just jump right into it. Let's see. I believe we finally got Kaneshiro to confess his crimes. Is there any fun stuff we can do? Sorry, I'm just waking up too. Let's see. Doesn't look like I'll be able to increase Sojiro for a while.
Nice.
It's looking healthy for now. I got an idea.
Oh. Hi.
Jeez, $5,000.
I see.
Someone's hot for teacher.
So, this is your room, huh? How do I put this? Never mind. So, what kind of kid are you? The way you opposed Mr. Kamoshida, I'd say that you're earnest and have a strong sense of justice. That being said, you called a maid service and requested me?
What? I was really lonely.
I see. Oh, that's right. You have a criminal record.
Gee, thanks for rubbing it in.
Okay, then how about this? I'll let you skip class a few times. It's tough not having any place where you belong, isn't it?
If only you knew, lady. If
However,
only you knew.
I reserve the right to change my mind if your grades drop. And in exchange, you won't tell anyone that I'm moonlighting as a maid. Sound good?
I promise.
Then it's a deal.
I've made a deal with Kawakami. I'm gonna say this now. Her perks are actually very beneficial.
To think you pulled off so many crimes while attending school. I can't believe you managed that by yourself. There had to be someone at the school helping you. What do you have to say to that?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the temperance persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Slack Off allows you to perform various activities in Kawakami's class.
All right.
What am I doing here with one of my students? Well, I guess I should get going. Oh, please request me if you need any help with your housework, okay?
Why?
Well, I mean, we know each other's secret, and it would really put my mind at ease. Besides, I'm considered over the hill for this type of job, so I don't get requested that often. I'll show my appreciation by making it easy for you to ditch class.
So what you're saying is you suck at your job?
Just think about it, okay?
You suck at your job and you need my help for that. Listen, promise me you won't tell the school about this, okay? For both our sakes. Absolutely no talking about maid stuff to anyone. It'll be our little secret. Just for Becky and Master, okay? Can you keep a secret?
Thank you so much!
There we go. Oh my gosh, Master. Thank you so much. I'll make sure to keep my promise too. Well, I'm going home now. Oh, and don't forget to study for your exams, okay? If you waste all your time playing around, your grades will suffer. Like they didn't already. Here we go again.
Don't be ridiculous.
What?
This new ally you gained was Makoto? Just tell me the truth.
You can't handle the truth!
Makoto. That's preposterous. If what you say is true, was Makoto also running from the police when you were arrested?
Ask her
Now
yourself.
that I think about it, she did start talking a lot about the investigation from summer onward. Makoto aside, you mentioned one other important detail. Did Kaneshiro really say there was someone using the metaverse besides the Phantom Thieves? Those words could just be taken as you shifting blame to this other person, you know.
Of course it could. And at that point, why would you have to believe me?
But why would you fabricate such an elaborate story and then shift the blame elsewhere? There are two possibilities. Either you've simply been trying to confuse me with your lies, or everything you've stated is true.
As I said, take it as you will.
Have you been telling me the truth from the very start?
I have no reason to lie.
Does that mean you're placing your trust in me? Then again, I am investigating a thief who steals hearts. Very well. No matter how absurd it may seem, I'll reevaluate my stance on believing you, for now. In return, speak the whole truth and nothing but the truth. It's a fair deal. Is that acceptable?
I made a deal with Sai Nijima.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the judgment persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
All right.
We're running out of time. Let's move on to your next target. Actually, I should rephrase that. They targeted your group first, didn't they? The identity of your opponent is this. We have no pictures. Even their names and identities are unknown. If what you told me is true, then this nav thing you've mentioned wouldn't have worked in this case. How did you target them? Tell me everything.
Ah. This should be an interesting arc. The Phantom Thieves made him have a change of heart, right? Seriously, the Phantom Thieves are amazing! Isn't it cool? Isn't it so cool how they steal people's hearts? How do they make them repent? I'm really curious. Who are they? Hey, you there, right? Come downstairs.
Hey, check the ingredients in the fridge. Hey, what's up? Huh? It's not right? Not cute? That was the one the staff recommended to me, though. Won't that printer do? Huh? It'll do, but it's not it? Okay. I'll be right over. This might take a while. I'm leaving the store to you. Lock up for me if I don't come back.
Got it.
I owe you one. What a handful.
And that concludes the latest news on the suspect Kaneshiro. This case is said to be a result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but what do you think?
We don't know their methods, but I believe they are a menace that will threaten this law-abiding country. This dangerous group tampers with people's hearts. It's no different from brainwashing.
And you guys know all about that, now wouldn't you?
I see. You're absolutely correct.
I wonder what's going on. Didn't this happen a little while ago, too? Who was it again? You know, that famous artist.
Ah, Madarame, was it?
They punished those awful people, didn't they? The Phantom Thieves aren't at fault then.
Well, that may be true, but...
Don't you think so too, dearie? The Phantom Thieves aren't doing anything wrong, are they?
Probably not.
Well, I think they're doing good. Oh my, look at the time. We should probably head home.
Ah, you're right. Thanks for the drink.
Yes. I've received the reports on Kaneshiro's case, but to think the Phantom Thieves would honestly attempt an absurd idea like social reform. You're absolutely right. I'm not pleased about the general public's support of them either. There's also the danger of the metaverse being exposed with their continued actions.
That's a red flag if I ever saw one. How do you know about the metaverse?
Actually, there is one countermeasure he brought in that seems usable. It involves having the Phantom Thieves destroy themselves without our direct intervention. We'll set things up so that those mental shutdown occurrences are their doing. Ah, I thought as much. I had a feeling that it was too brutal for it to be his own idea. Still, I think you'd go through such elaborate detail to crush them. Their actions must be that much of an eyesore for you. I sympathize with what you're going through. Well then, we'll clean this up quickly and put it behind us. Yes, a grand undertaking like social reform is beyond a group such as the Phantom Thieves. Only a select few are worthy of changing the world. And who better than the future Prime Minister, sir?
What? Who is this guy?
Hey, it's me. Where you at? What you doing?
I'm watching the store.
Gotcha. We're gonna come over right now about the, you-know-what. See ya. What's up? We're here to hang out.
That's not why we're here. We need to study for finals. Why am I here too?
On your mark.
You're one of us now, so of course you gotta help us. We're in trouble if you don't teach us, you know.
That's right.
Even you're saying such things? Let's leave those guys be.
I couldn't ask the last time I was here, but what is this place? The storekeeper doesn't seem to be around.
It's where this guy lives.
Yep.
He's got complicated circumstances. We can tell her about it, right? Actually, tell her yourself.
Have a seat.
That's terrible.
Ron, Yusuke, and me are pretty much the same too. I mean, it's not as bad as this guy's though. It's just something we can't ever put up with. That's why we all became Phantom Thieves.
Everyone's got a stake in this.
Hey, don't forget me.
I I know. We're all part of the team. By the way, Makoto, ain't there someone you can't forgive either? Like, a heart you want to change?
That's the secret.
Ah, there's someone like that. You could just tell us, you know. You don't gotta be so cold.
That aside, do you have any intention of studying for...
Not really.
Fine if I leave then?
No, I'm just joking. Please teach us.
You mean please help us, Ryuji? Come on.
What was this term? It's phobia, so it's a fear of some kind.
I think it's a fear of open spaces. You don't hear it that often, though. Leave vocabulary and long sentences to me. I suck at proper grammar, though.
Even if we study English, it's not like I'm gonna use it in the future.
When it comes to you, your Japanese is questionable too.
Shut up!
Morgana has no chill.
Explain the writer's feelings? What point is there in that?
Oh my god, I hated those back in elementary school. Elementary school, junior high, and high school had questions like that. I was like, who the fuck cares? Seriously, let us just take this damn thing.
Oh, it's impossible. I can't memorize all these formulas. Ain't there a good way of cheating?
Why don't we take a break?
Excuse me.
And that was the follow-up report on the suspect Kaneshiro. Now, Akechi-san. This case is said to be the result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but in actuality, is this true?
Considering how a calling card was scattered about, I believe there's no mistaking that. The question is what the Phantom Thieves actually did.
Your mom.
If they tampered with the suspect's heart, it casts doubt on the authenticity of any confession.
So then, by tampering with hearts, the Phantom Thieves are fabricating crimes that may not exist?
We can't deny the possibility.
Oh, whatever.
There's no doubt that the Phantom Thieves are exposing hidden injustices in society.
And you don't like that.
However, if this is done by sidestepping the law, their way of thinking is very dangerous.
Wait a minute, are you saying that we're sidestepping the law when the authorities have been sidestepping their own laws? Wait a minute. I'm smelling the irony here.
So, in a way, they're outlaws.
Yes. They're no different than the criminals they target. This cannot be overlooked.
I see.
Oh, I see. My ass. Why the hell are we being treated as the bad guys?
Just let them say whatever they want. More people are starting to understand that what we're doing is right, after all.
When I'm walking around in town, I hear a lot more people talking about us, too. And the forum's been full of hype. Do you think we made it big time?
Don't get pompous over dealing with some street thug. Save it for after we deal with a bigger target.
Just gotta take down a bigger one, yeah? That was the plan from the start anyways.
True. It may be best if we start thinking about it.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. The bigger the target would definitely earn them a lot more popularity.
I bet we'll find one in no time. Wind's blowing in our direction and everything. I feel like we won't lose to anything right now.
Well, we'll decide on that eventually. We need to overcome our exams first. Now then, break time's over. Let's get back to...
That reminds me, the celebration party. Weren't we gonna do it after exams?
Yes, I believe so.
Where should we go? I feel like I'll study better if I got something to look forward to.
Not like you'll pass anyway.
The last one was a buffet at a hotel. We haven't gone anywhere since.
Huh? A buffet?
Where would we go?
His reaction every time.
Hey, what about fireworks? A fireworks festival!
Oh yeah, it's that season, huh?
That sounds good to me.
It's hard to ignore a buffet, but I'll take the beauties of summer. Still, I demand that we feast during the festival as well.
Do you guys own a yukata? Will you wear a yukata?
Doesn't a fireworks festival sound good? You think so too, right?
It's a great idea.
Alright, fireworks festival it is. Let's look for a good one.
Study comes first, though. I won't let you off if you fail any of them. Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, fireworks festival it is. Let's look for a good one.
Who is
Steady comes
this?
first, though. I won't let you off if you fail any of them. Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Kinda looks like the average ordinary otaku shut-in room. Hey, so there's this dangerous, almost psychotic blog I found that hasn't ended up on the forum yet. I'll kill him, I'll kill him, I'll kill him! And that's all it says. Rumor has it she's talking about her boyfriend. Sounds pretty dangerous. Yeah, it seems like she'll do something really bad someday, right? And it gets even worse. As it turns out, she's a Shujin student. You know, a girl named Yumiko Mogami? She's always up near the classrooms on the second floor. Please, you have to do something before things get worse. Alright, the cyber-stalking girl. The lovesick cyber-stalking girl. Okay, so now we have a side target we can do.
Hey.
Okay, what do we have? Charm. Actually.
Now listen up.
What do you want to do?
Make sure your clothes up.
Hey, hey. Well then.
I used to practice doing that back in my college days. I still suck at doing that. I don't have the finger coordination.
What a refreshing morning. How are you doing? I didn't expect the Phantom Thieves would suppress a man that even the police had trouble with. The fact they have so much support online is worrisome. I'm in a bind since I previously denounced them. How the interviews these days ask me about that. Still...
Oops. Still, can we really say the Phantom Thieves are on the side of justice with just this example? What do you mean?
I was originally investigating the mental shutdown incidents. People change suddenly and cause strange accidents or horrible crimes. Don't you think it's similar to the change of heart that the Phantom Thieves are doing?
Not really. I mean, didn't the majority of those people who had the mental shutdown and psychotic breakdowns die afterwards? When the Phantom Thieves were involved, no one really died.
Now that I think about it, their actions mirror the mental shutdown cases. With the rate of victims, it's impossible not to see a connection there. Ah, sorry. I don't want to make you late. I'll see you again.
I see.
Okay, let's get started.
Oh, it's you again. Tests are coming up, everyone studying. I know some of you rely on all-nighters, but I can't recommend it. That really messes you up, messes your information retention. Oh, speaking of, do you guys know the difference between short-term and long-term memory? The simpler answer is that short-term memory is more temporary, contextual, but long-term memories stick with you. In the short term, you're working with a hard limit. You retain only 6, maybe 7 pieces of information, but your brain's capacity for long-term memory is huge. It might even be infinite, according to some theories.
How about you?
Okay, Feng. What do you think about all of this? Short-term memories only stick with you for seconds at a time. That said, how long do you think you can retain long-term memories? So he wants to know how long you can keep long-term memories, huh? Yeah, this is a tricky one. What is long-term memory anyway? I'm going ahead and assume that it's memories that last a long time. So anyway, you keep them for a long time. The question is, how long? Maruki mentioned something about the amount of memories you could store, right? Something like, let's say a maximum of 10? Okay. If you have theoretical infinite space for them, then theoretically you'd be able to retain them for if it's infinite, then forever?
Nice.
This is it.
That's right.
Only took 3 tries. It'd be great if you can encode all the test answers in long-term memory, huh? Ah, well, can't always get what you want.
Nice going.
July 18th, Marine Day. Finals end on the 16th, so that should be good, right? What are you talking about? The fireworks festival. Makoto's watching. Head back to studying. I'll do that tomorrow. Hey, we're in the middle of class. Talk about the... Uh-oh.
Are you listening?
I don't think I'm gonna make it this time. I got lucky twice. I feel a murderous intent. Oh, thank you.
Hey!
Winning!
All right.
Hey!
Heading home? It's for running into you at this hour. I don't know, with as fast as you were rushing to catch up to me, I'd say this was intentional for you.
That reminds me.
I just saw someone heading into the nurse's office just as I was leaving the school. The teachers say he's been well worth his time here, but I have a feeling there's more to his popularity than just talent. Maybe I should find out for myself at some point. What about studying? Naturally, that'll still happen when I get home. It's part of my daily routine.
Excuse me.
I appreciate your concern, but how about yourself? Depending on the exam scores, there may not be firework festivals for anyone to attend. Were you aware? But make sure you study well, alright? I'll do what I can.
All right then.
The dedicated advisor.
Senpai,
Oh, hello.
What a pleasant surprise. Are you headed home too?
I was.
Same here. I don't have club practice today. That reminds me. There's something I wanted to report to you. Would now be a good time?
Sure.
Thank you. Why don't we find a seat somewhere?
Huh? And you are...
It's been quite a while, Akechi-san.
And the same for you. Yoshizawa-san, right?
You two know each other?
My father works at a TV station.
Ah, right.
Have you ever seen Good Morning Japan? My father's the director.
I've been brought onto the show as a guest a number of times now. That's how I ended up becoming acquainted with Yoshizawa-san. I didn't know you knew her as well.
She's my friend, after all.
He helped me out of a jam before, and now he's been offering me guidance.
Helped you out of a jam, huh? I see. So, what were you two up to?
Oh, right! I was just about to share some exciting news. It's nothing to keep secret, so I may as well spill it now. About that summer competition I mentioned to you before. I was chosen to be our club representative.
Congratulations.
This only feels like the beginning to me, though.
Isn't your club's team considered to be quite prestigious? And you're their representative. I must say, that's extremely impressive.
Thank you. I'll do my best to make everyone proud.
I'll be cheering you on as well. I have an idea. Since all three of us are here, why don't we go somewhere as a group? We can call it our little celebration for Yoshizawa-san's success.
That would be wonderful! Does that work for you, Senpai?
That settles it. Would you mind if I chose the place? There's a wonderful little cafe I know about.
Of course. Lead the way.
Yoshizawa-san? You drink hot beverages even in the summer?
I have to prevent my body from getting too cold, since the meet's coming up rather soon.
I see. You make sure you're covering all your bases.
Your drink's just as hot. So what do you have, Akechi? You know what? Yeah.
Good point. Well, some people say coffee can cool you off, even when hot, so I try to avoid that, too. I had this image that you enjoy sweet things, Akechi-san. Is that untrue? I swear I saw you eating fried sweetbread on TV just the other day.
It's all part of a marketing strategy. That sort of stunt is an easy crowd pleaser.
You seem to have your own bases covered as well.
I feel lied to. I wish I hadn't learned that.
Presenting oneself in a favorable light is nothing surprising. More surprising is just how innocent you seem to be.
I've been wondering, how do you two know each other?
His social studies class visited the set of a TV show I appeared on.
Ah, that's right. Second years got to go to a TV station.
He and I exchanged our opinions during the shoot, and his way of thinking intrigued me.
I can definitely see that. Senpai's take on things often helps me as well.
That reminds me, Yoshizawa-san. You had mentioned that he's been providing you with some guidance.
Yes, like you just said, his way of thinking is intriguing. I figured I could benefit from his input.
Oh, I have a way of thinking. Oh yeah, I have a really good way of thinking, if you know what I mean.
In that case, let's play a little game.
I like games.
Would you mind if I posed the same question to you that I first asked him?
No, go right ahead.
So, my question was, what do you think of the Phantom Thieves, Yoshizawa-san?
The Phantom Thieves? You mean in the case that they do in fact exist, yes? I admit that the assistance of others in need is a truly great act, but I simply can't agree with their methods.
I see. Care to explain why?
I suspect the Phantom Thieves' existence isn't going to be beneficial to society in the long run.
How so?
Well, for example, when someone's faced with a problem to overcome, I believe they need to do it themselves.
That's understandable.
Getting help from others is totally fine, but in the end, it takes a person's initiative to truly create lasting change. If society relied upon a safety net like the Phantom Thieves, I worry that people would stop making a conscious effort.
I don't think we're that much of a safety net, if I'm gonna be honest. If you think about it, we do this change of heart so they actually work up the ability to do so when they don't want to begin with.
Granted, this depends on how severe the problem is, and it's inaccurate to apply generalizations to an entire population. But I believe a society where everyone simply leaves matters to the Phantom Thieves wouldn't last for very long.
I see. So, in the sense of a person's growth, their actions actually hinder it. Quite an interesting take on the matter. Let me ask you then, what do you think of Yoshizawa-san's opinion?
It's a very unique stance. Everyone else would just shun us right away.
Quite. I'd say it's equally as unique as your own opinions.
Wait, could you actually be a fan of the Phantom Thieves, Senpai?
Not at all.
I didn't mean to start an argument. I just can't help myself sometimes.
It's not that I'm a fan, it's the fact that I'm actually one.
Let's change the subject to something a bit lighter.
I'm sorry, I should probably get going. If I'm away from home too late, my parents will begin to worry.
Right, then let's call it a day. Good luck on your competition.
I'll be rooting for you.
Yes, thank you. Well then, see you later.
Well, that was interesting. I'm glad that was a thing.
Ah, you're back.
Oops. Exams are such a downer. Let me see. We can rank up Oya. Plus, it would also be a good opportunity to increase our bond with her a little bit. We won't actually rank up, it'll just give us the points. That long sentence is tough. Try to think about what the underlined section means. Are you starting to understand how to dissect these problems? I think so. I'm so jealous you get a one-on-one study session with Lady on, Shadow. It seems like you're making more progress than usual too.
That's not it. Let's get back.
So let's see, exams start on the 13th, no, 16th. No, 13th, okay. What time is it? It is 8:44 in the morning.
My hope rests with the Phantom Thieves.
Oh, it's you. People sure are making a fuss, even though it's right before exams. Behind Kanashiro's arrest are the Phantom Thieves, the mysterious group that changes people's hearts. If I recall, there was a similar rumor back during that business with Kamoshida-kun. Help the weak and crush the strong. Surely a modern legend of the gentleman thief. In the long history of humans, the gentleman thief has been seen briefly during these times of turmoil. Now then, please look at the picture. Fang-kun. This picture depicts the final moments of Ishikawa Goemon. He did something during the Sengoku period that had him and his family boiled to death. And do you know what that is? If I had to guess, it was thievery.
This is it. Correct.
Ishikawa Goemon is Japan's most famous thief. He's very popular, and some called him a gentleman thief. By the way, the Goemon bath comes from his name. Only stealing from the rich and powerful and sharing with the poor. Sounds like a Japanese Robin Hood. Goemon's exploits have been documented in many forms of media, like kabuki and novels.
Nice going!
However, it's actually unclear whether or not Goemon was indeed a gentleman thief. Rebellion against Hideyoshi, whose campaign had failed, propaganda by the government to sully his name. The gentleman thief Goemon may be no more than an illusion made by varying motivations. In actuality, most heroes and gentleman thieves throughout history are something like that.
Yep.
Alright, what can we do? It's after school.
It's open.
Oh.
Welcome.
Excuse me.
It was nothing.
No.
Good. Yes.
It's just gonna drag on. I'm not really gonna do much commentary on this, just so I don't kill my throat.
Yes. But... Hey, so...
I don't think they ever mentioned what happened to their mother.
I see.
Well...
Quite.
Okay.
Hey!
Let me see. Can we do anything? Yusuke's in. Ryuji's maxed out. Yusuke. What does Makoto want? Sure, let's go. Phrasing, Miss Council President. Phrasing.
This goes like this.
Now solve this problem using the formula I just taught you. Do you understand? I think I can do it. It seems like you're studying a little more efficiently today, thanks to Makoto's help. Wow.
I agree. I'll see you later.
I feel like we could have actually did something with Yusuke, but not the actual thing. Exams are coming soon. Yeah. I know you're thirsty. I mean, for info, I mean. But I got exams that are coming up soon, so I need to make sure my knowledge is at least decent enough. And it doesn't seem like it's doing anything, no matter how many times I hit the books. It all seems pointless. Try starting over.
Yeah. Wanna head back? Yo.
I just heard this, but apparently we're having a summer festival soon. I heard there's gonna be shit like kebab steaks. The hot stuff. Dude, I am so pumped. What about studying?
Come on, man.
Well, I'll figure it out. There was some English on the website too. Oh man, now I'm hungry. Let's get going already, okay? It's not like I'm gonna do well on this one either. All the news on Kaneshiro have distracted me from studies. So what if she's an honor student? Why should she get special treatment? Okay, looks like we're entering the zone of jealousy here. Results are what matters, you know. I heard the Phantom Thieves might be from our school. That can't be true. It'd be funny if it was, though. If only you knew, guys. If only you knew. Today is the first day of your exams. Begin! If angle C is 28 degrees and angles A and D are 88 degrees, what is the angle of B and E? Of course it was math. I was never good at numbers.
That doesn't look like it'll work.
Let's see, an essay question. This looks tough, but let's calm down and think it through. Explain the origin of Bozy. I think this came up in class. They were invented by that famous guy from Romance of the Three Kingdoms, right? Yeah, the strategist of Shu. I think the story was about a river overflowing somewhere Zhujiang. And they were offering something to quell the river. And that's how he came up with the Bowsy, right? The master strategist came up with the two. Okay. At least they let me go back. Invented as the offering to the river spirit to replace the tradition of offering severed heads.
Yep.
Okay. Never! You will never break me.
Now everyone.
God, the birds are going crazy outside. This is the second day of finals. You may begin. Write the name in. Where's the notebook? I feel like I had that crab written down somewhere. Hang on. Nope, that's not it. I believe it was the red king crab.
Ooh, we can do this!
What happened when the government issued paper and hard currencies in Japan for the first time? I believe it caused a confusion in the economy.
Ooh, we can do this!
Whew.
Let's get started.
Today is the third day of finals. Are you ready? Then you may begin. What is the English equivalent of Norwegian idiom raining witches? It's raining cats and dogs.
Ooh, we can do this!
Which of the following is another name for the salmon noodles traditionally eaten in Tanabata? I believe it was the Starry Canal.
That doesn't look like it'll work.
I don't think I've written that one down.
Yep.
I guess we'll wait until the scores come out.
My parents are gonna kill me. There was so much stuff on that exam. I didn't have time to study everything. I probably could have managed if I had an extra week, too.
An extra week, huh? The only people who get that kind of cushy treatment are the honor students.
Oh, you mean like Yoshizawa-san?
I heard the school moved her exam period. It must be nice getting perks like that.
Hey there. Congrats on surviving finals. Today was the last day, right? Say, would you happen to have some free time right now? There's something I'd like to discuss. I promise it'll just take a moment.
Sure.
Thanks. I know you're exhausted, so I'll make this quick. It sure has heated up now that the rainy season's passed. I just know my electric bill is going to start climbing this month. Anyway, as I'd mentioned, there's something I'd like your opinion on.
Do you need counseling?
Well, I suppose that's actually accurate. I've had something on my mind lately, and I want to hear your take on it. Okay, here goes. Oh, this is all hypothetical, mind you, but imagine there's somebody for whom you have high expectations. They're trying their absolute hardest to meet those expectations. Now, this person receives an awful lot of special treatment from people so they can perform to the best of their abilities.
I think I know where he's going with this.
So, what do you think those people will do if the expectations leveled on this person aren't met?
If the expectations aren't met, I would assume that they'd be disappointed.
That's right. When you work as a counselor, you always think, I have to help this person so their heart doesn't break. But that's easier said than done. This world really is a callous one. No matter how much positivity or dedication a person has, just a bit of influence from their peers can easily mess with their heads. Every time I'm confronted with such a situation, I can't help but grasp the limitations of therapy as a profession.
You just have to keep trying. Yeah, reality is unfair. You just have to keep trying.
Oh, I'm not sick of this job or anything like that. Don't worry. Sorry, I didn't mean to get all analytical. What I meant was, if we want to truly help people stuck in a predicament like that, we need a fundamental solution.
What did you have in mind?
Nothing really comes to mind at the moment. This is just a thought, but what if we got the Phantom Thieves to change our hearts? Maybe have them shift our feelings so we won't lose to this unfair reality. It would ultimately be for the positive.
Is that really a change of heart, though?
Good point. You're right. Sorry, I was just thinking out loud. I seem to have lost track of the time. I should be getting back to my work. Our conversation's been very enlightening. Thank you, and enjoy your vacation.
Exams are finally over.
I can get back to actually sleeping in peace.
You must have been studying pretty hard if it kept you up at night.
Nah, I was up playing video games. Slacking off is just too much fun.
I know, right? I kept cleaning my room instead of studying. It might even be too clean now.
You two are perfect exemplars of what escapism can mean.
Then I can only imagine what the end result will be.
Whatever. It's over with now. Who cares about that anymore? What's real important is the Phantom Thieves' popularity. Ain't it amazing?
Kinda feels like our time's finally here.
I've even heard people excitedly speculating about the next target. You will have to choose carefully.
There's no need to hurry. We should spend some time thinking it over.
Hold up. The most important thing now is our celebration party. I hope you guys didn't forget. It's the fireworks festival on the 18th. I guess we're good meeting up in Shibuya, yeah? Let's say 5 p.m.
We sure are on top of these kinds of things.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Now for the weather.
If you're heading outside, be prepared for sudden changes in the weather. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Doesn't look like we'll be able to do anything at the moment.
Let's go to bed.
No! Leave me alone!
What?
Damn you,
Can
Morgana!
I talk? Can I talk?
Mrrr.
Let's go to bed.
I'm not your prisoner, Morgana!
Hey, it's me.
Sorry for calling so late. I wanted to ask you something. I wanted to ask you about that summer festival. You remember the one I told you about? I think so.
Come on, man.
Well, I know so, damn it. Come on, the whole thing with the kebabs.
So, like...
I completely spaced on it until now, but the festival's tomorrow. So, you wanna go? Fine, fine.
Yeah.
Let's turn in for the night.
I wouldn't recommend it. Ooh.
What's up? Why? Why are you staring at my face?
Ryuji, I have a favor to ask.
A favor? Sure. You need some money for food or something?
Not this time. I've actually been mulling over a new battle tactic for a while now, and I'd like for you to lend a hand in bringing my idea to fruition.
Oh, a new move? That sounds badass. I totally want in.
Well, it's merely a rough idea at this point, but... What do you think?
Wasn't that, like, way more detailed than some rough idea?
Huh. Well, I don't deserve such praise. I would merely prefer to add a splash of beauty to an otherwise barbaric battlefield, so to speak.
Sick! So, all we gotta do now is see how the star reacts to your idea, right?
We should consult Jose about this soon. However, I can feel my appetite growing after describing my idea.
Same here.
I like these little side dialogues that were never there to begin with.
It's so hot.
Huh. Looks like the county fair in my area.
It's as if we're walking around in an enormous sauna.
Well, you look at you, dude. You're dressed in fucking pants. All, well, then again, I'm the same way. I'd probably be doing the same thing.
Whose bright idea was it to come here?
Yours. And just look at that crowd. Smiling faces everywhere you look. With that, let's move right into asking some of the visitors here for their comments.
A TV crew, eh?
We better not stand out.
We should grab our kebabs and get out of here.
Let's interview those three.
Shit, we've been made.
Hey, is she talking about us?
No, she's talking about another a group of three dudes with a cat in the bag.
What the?
Yeah, what do we do?
Let's just calm down.
Good point. We'll look even more suspicious if we panic now.
They got us.
Oh, hell. Okay, I'm gonna ham it up and make some real cringy comments so they can't use any of the footage.
Like... Sounds like something I would do.
Hello. It sure is hot today, huh?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And if it's this hot in July, can you imagine just how insane the weather's gonna be in December?
Anyway, since you're here for the festival, does that mean you and your friends there are meat lovers?
I'm glad they added more.
I'd say that we're really lovers of fruit. Oh, and sweets. Sweets are just to die for.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
Good job, Ryuji.
That was too close.
That was truly cringeworthy. But are you certain that they won't air any of it?
I have a feeling they will anyway.
I'm pretty sure she thought there was a broadcast disaster. We ought to be okay.
More important than that, though, it's time to get some meat.
Oh, right, my kebab. lines for the food stalls were even more insane than the heat.
Standing around in this sweltering heat without a dry.
Welcome to
All
festivals.
the good stuff was already sold out.
I didn't even eat breakfast this morning. I'm starting to get lightheaded.
Even still, an occasion like this seems to make everything taste delicious. How mysterious.
What a great time.
Even with this sticky sweatiness included.
Well, we came all the way out here, so we might as well go check that thing out.
What thing?
I heard they're building some kind of huge-ass stadium or something nearby. Wait, is that what it was?
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
A stadium. Well, such buildings often have intriguing architecture. I'd love to see it for personal reference.
Yeah,
I'm curious to see this too.
So, that's it? It barely even started?
We seem to be premature spectators.
I guess this is what people call jumping the gum.
It's jumping the gun, dude.
Jumping the gun.
There ain't nothing to do here. You wanna go grab a bite somewhere?
Sorry, I'm considering picking up more art supplies. I have a summer assignment to work on. Also, the summer festival drained my coffers. Even if I did grab a bite, all I could order would be water and a hot towel.
Well, in that case, probably ought to just call it quits for today.
Hey, isn't that Yoshizawa? Don't you think she's acting strange? You know, she did mention something about a meet earlier.
Ain't you guys headed home?
Go on ahead without me.
Huh? Well, see you then.
Yes, catch you later.
Senpai? Yes. Did you come to see the stadium too? Same here. I needed to give myself a pep talk.
Is something wrong?
Sometimes, when things get me down, I come here. Although, that doesn't really answer your question, does it? I know this may get in the way of your plans, but would you be willing to join me for lunch?
Looks like she might be crying. Or might have been.
That was delicious.
What did I just witness? What did I just witness?
I'm always like this after a meet.
You know, come to think of it, back in high school when I was on the track team, I was like that too. My appetite kicked in bad.
In all honesty, I'd like to keep going, but any more will end up harming my performance.
Was it worth it?
Simply put, it was a disaster.
Oof.
I've been feeling like I'm getting back into the natural flow of things, thanks to you, Senpai. But when the moment of truth arrived, my body still wouldn't move the way that I wanted it to.
Is it more of a mental thing?
I think that's a big factor. Something similar happened to me in middle school, but back then, I had someone by my side that kept me going.
Really?
I have a younger sister. We promised each other that we'd win international gymnastics competitions together. But this spring, she died in an accident.
This spring? Gee, so it wasn't that far off from when I first arrived.
I promised her we'd take the gold for our routines across the world, but I can't stop worrying about my lack of improvement lately. I've really been throwing myself into practice, but I wonder if even that won't be enough.
It's not over yet.
Senpai, you're right. It's just getting started. You just keep on rescuing me, don't you? Okay, no more brooding. There are still more meets left this year. I'm going to start from scratch and train as hard as I can.
That's the spirit.
Thank you so much for listening to all that. Now I feel like I've been recharged. Mind, body, and spirit.
But apparently your hunger says otherwise.
Well, at least my mind and spirit are recharged. The best way to stave off hunger is with some vigorous activity. I'm going to jog home. Take care.
That's not the proper word for you to be doing running exercises, though. You're gonna fuck up your feet that way. Who do you think they're gonna target next? They only go after bad guys, right? We have nothing to be worried about. Apparently, if you post a request on the forum, they'll do what you say. If they're taking out bad guys, it's fine by me. Keep it up. Why do we even need the police anymore? Sheesh. Ouch.
Ah, you're back.
It is I. How could you, Fang? What's wrong? If you're going to the summer festival, why didn't you invite me?
What did you say?
They're showing it on TV. Something about it being hot in December, or saying sweets are to die for. There's a bit with Sakamoto saying some really crazy stuff. Mission failed. Look, my point is, next time you guys are going out to have fun, can't I come along too? I'm the Phantom Thieves producer, you know.
Oh,
You kidding me? I hope Lady Ann and the others haven't found out. Oh no, my demise. Not my snow. Not my Slurpee. And even Morgana's trying to save it too. No! It's certainly evocative. Well, don't let it get to you. Shit happens. It's understandable given the heat. Perhaps your hands grew sweaty and it slipped. Next time we'll make sure we go somewhere we can actually eat.
Sorry.
Sorry I couldn't catch it for you. I always forget how short my arms are as a cat. It's fine. Anyway, I know An wants to go see a movie. Ah, Yoshida. Okay. Sorry, An. But if we're gonna make it to the end... Thieves' Den updated. Get out of my way.
Everyone! Good evening.
Sure, let's help him out. Kuromoto's been in and out of the hospital. I hear he's not going to run in the upcoming election.
I see.
He plans for his grandson, who's also a party member, to take his place.
Yes.
Unfortunately, this is beyond me now. Yoshida. Hey, you have to keep eating. You're still growing, you know. I invited you along because I wanted to ask you something. What do you think about the Phantom Thieves? You've heard of them, right? They've become quite popular as of late. I'd like to hear your honest opinion as a young man. Are you for or against them? I don't think I do get anything for this one. It'd probably be either this one or this one. Okay, you have a very adaptable way of thinking. Most people who want to get into politics are jealous of them. What about you? However they manage to change hearts, I respect their belief in crushing evil and saving the weak. Isn't that similar to what you advocate?
You're right.
I can't deny that, but that's not why I support them. I bet they're a group of young people who have experienced cruelty and injustice. They bravely face the societal ills that plague our world without thinking of the consequences. Brave, yet pitiful, I suppose. So the former Diet member who was disgraced by scandals is going to side with them, huh? Is this what you asked of me? Is this what you asked me here to speak to me about? No. The party has decided which candidates it will back in the various electoral zones. And one of our main candidates will represent this area according to the party's election strategy. You have no choice. You have no chance of winning. So you're saying that I should give up my campaign to become a Diet member? I won't beat around the bush, drop out of the election, and become my right-hand man. It won't be for naught. I'll put in a motion to have you reinstated as a party member. And I will perform an extensive investigation into your expense misappropriation accusations.
What?
Matsushita. You'd finally be able to clear your name. Think about it. I'll see you again soon, Mr. Secretary. He likely has an ulterior motive. If he felt hopeful, he wouldn't ask me to not run for the Diet. I expect he's trying to take advantage of me. That happens a lot in this world. What would you do at a time like this, Fang-kun? If it were me, I'd decline and stick to my guns. Keep doing what I was doing. Yeah, sure, there's a chance that I'd lose, but there's no guarantee. So you're telling me to take control of my destiny, hmm? You're very inspiring.
Thank you.
Thank you for telling me your honest opinion. Don't worry. I won't stop giving speeches. Above all, I wish to continue speaking with you. You have such a fresh outlook on the world. I feel like my bond with Yoshida is growing deeper. Alright, so the Sun Confidant's at rank 6. We're making great progress with him. Sorry I made you tag along today. I'm sure you'll end up having to face something similar someday. So let me share my thoughts. When people come to you with these negotiations, you need to see what's really on the table. Do you see the offer as a risk or an opportunity? You'll have your own major decisions to make in time. The most crucial thing is that you don't lose sight of who you are. You make quite the case. It comes from experience. I don't want you to make the mistakes I did. Just remember, even when you're surrounded by opposition and opinions, hold on to your own conviction. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm getting a little too worked up about this. Well then, until next time, good night. As I said, An is the easiest person to rank up, even if you don't go out to the movies with her. Today's the firework festival. Let's meet in Shibuya at 5. Hey Makoto, are you going to wear a yukata? I'm planning on it. Yukatas are a great part of the summer tradition. They truly heighten a woman's beauty. I think I will wear mine as well. You've got one? How about you, Shadow? I'll go in normal clothes. Hey, I know. Why don't you come without your glasses? What's the point in that? Really? One moment. I can't believe they're gonna do yard work on a Sunday. What the hell, man? Sorry about that.
Come to think of it.
Oh yeah, the fireworks festival. The fireworks festival's today. If you're going, be careful. Those things get insanely crowded.
Hey, hey!
My character without glasses.
Right when we were just about to leave, too. Who is it?
Hey, I saw some disturbing news online. It sounds like it'll be really bad if it turns out true. What's this about? Well, it seems like an insane group is getting ready to declare war on the Phantom Thieves. I was afraid to just hold on to that information myself, so I wanted to tell you at least. That's actually all I have to say though. Sorry to bother you on your day off.
What could he mean by an insane group? Let's think about this after we get back. We don't.
Oops. Sorry.
Damn, it's so hot. The holiday means it's as crowded on here as it is for morning rush hour.
Well, I guess it would make sense since people are in a hurry to get to the event. I mean, I've been on transit buses to the county fair in my area. The buses are so small. Then again, they're using like the junior high school buses. You know, the ones with the insanely close-ranged seating that has no legroom whatsoever.
Wait, so all these people are going to the fireworks festival? Ugh, this should be fun.
Oh, it's so hot.
I feel like I'm being baked.
Those girls are way too late.
It must be taking time for them to put on the yukata. Why aren't you two wearing one?
Got clothes like yukata. Man, you look way too normal in that.
People often say that to me.
Oh, by the way, the exams.
I bet you got a big fat F on them.
Shut up! We don't know that yet.
Are you going to the fireworks festival?
Oh, they were on the train with me.
That's right.
Us too! Wanna go together?
Are we getting hit on?
Come on, let's go together.
Do you happen to be a model? You look great in that yukata.
Waiting around's a pain, so can we just go with these chicks?
Don't ask me, just go if you want.
The ratio of guys to girls is off, but we can do something about that later.
That's enough.
What?
You're disgracing your yukata. You should be more aware of your womanhood.
How could you?
Dude, you had one job and you fucked it up, man.
Why don't you go after them then?
Yeah, Ryuji.
So those are the kinds of girls you like, Ryuji.
Well, no, that's...
You know, Yusuke's such a pretty boy, but he is really missing out because of what he says.
Oh yeah, I agree.
I guess. But he's more likable since he stays true to his ideals. Definitely more than somebody I know.
I heard that Ryuji's pretty much failed his exams.
Oh?
Mona, you little...
Hey, it's gonna get crowded if we don't get going.
There's like a little big brother relationship between Ryuji and Morgana.
Agreed.
Man, you both look amazing in yukata. Talk about Japanese beauty.
Smooth, Ryuji. Great, we're getting rained out.
Yeah? Come on!
Looks like you need help.
Then why don't you go buy me a towel already, huh?
Who's that?
We're just trying to get out of the rain, but look how crowded it is.
I guess everyone had the same idea. Well, what's up?
I think I just saw someone I know.
You mean the girl in that black car?
Well, she's got a ride. Oh, time to show your skills, Mona. We need you as a car.
It's not possible in the real world.
My feet hurt, it's cold, festival's been canceled. This sucks.
We made such a commotion with the public, and this is what we get? Lame. Aren't heroes that lurk in the shadows boring?
It's how it should be.
So that's what makes us cool? To be honest, I'm not a fan. I want to change the world with a loud bang, like a huge firework. Then again, we aren't gonna find someone bigger than Kaneshiro that easily.
The rain is letting up. Though it's regrettable, we should go our separate ways for today.
Agree.
Yeah, let's go home.
So you won't tell me, no matter what.
What?
I have nothing more to say to you about that.
I see. In that case, I have ways of making you talk.
Huh? What's that supposed to...
Thanks for the drink.
Hey, we're not done here yet! It's nothing. It's past closing time. Clean up the place.
Regrettably, the cause behind the recent psychotic breakdown incidents is still unknown. On to other news. The international hacktivist group Megid has released a statement to the Phantom Thieves. These are the details of the message that are posted on Megid's website. To the Phantom Thieves causing an uproar in Japan. Do not speak of your false justice. We do not need the spread of such falsehood. We are the true executors of justice.
Phantom Thieves again?
However, we are magnanimous. We will give you an opportunity to repent your ways. If you agree to a change of heart, we will accept you as our own. If you reject our offer, the hammer of justice will find you.
Justice, huh?
Bet.
We are Medjed. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil. Akechi-san, why do you think this announcement was made at this time?
They changed that dialogue. How disappointing.
I don't know the details, but there's no doubt that they were provoked by the Phantom Thieves. Whether it's a sense of rivalry or a simple attention grab, given the recent trends, I cannot say. Regardless, it's quite a nuisance.
A nuisance?
Both Medjed and the Phantom Thieves are nothing more than groups that uphold an egoistic justice.
What a stupid thing they're getting riled up on.
Doesn't that sound familiar, Akechi?
Phantom Thieves, huh? What in the world are they? You know about them?
I'm not interested.
Can't you even take part in small talk? You should have more interest in what's going on with the world. Well, it's about time I go home. Can't you even take part in small talk? You should have more interest in what's going on with the world.
If only the world would have an interest in what it does with itself.
Make sure you lock the place up. Also, about the stuff in the fridge. Well, I guess it's fine. Just don't use too much of it.
It's possible that more people like these will continue to appear due to their influence. In that respect, the Phantom Thieves face a very serious crime.
We'll see about that, Akechi. So we got a hacktivist group targeting the Phantom Thieves. Alright then. I have a new message in the Phantom Thieves chat room. We gotta talk about Medjed. You mean those guys? Okay. That's kind of impossible. Still, we can't go after a figureless group. If we don't have a name, we don't really have a target.
A world-class target, huh? If we can change Medjed's heart, it'll most definitely affect Mementos.
Speaking of, I think it's time we start grinding a little bit. It's a shame about the rain, but at least it means today was a little more memorable. Wait. Okay. Thieves' Den updated. He's gone.
Oh! What do you want to do? Hey, hey!
Come on, rank up. Damn it!
Well then.
Why have you failed me so? Life is full of disappointments, and so am I.
What? Tell me.
No way.
Some like them too. Digital Robin Hoods. Okay. I finished a little higher than the average score.
Yeah.
Well, it should set a good example for your friends.
We were busy. It's not like I could focus on studying. Hey, it's not my fault my scores suck, right? Get all quiet on me. Yeah. Guess it is my fault.
I don't know how to... I really didn't know how to respond to that.
Anyways, there's something more important here. Mishima.
You want to ask me something about the internet, right?
Yep. I'm gonna be straight with you here. Do you know who Medjed is?
You weren't kidding about being direct. Well, I suppose the news about Medjed and the Phantom Thieves has caused quite the commotion. They started out as hackers of justice, but now they only look out for their own self-interests. That's all I know. They were the group I texted him about yesterday.
I see.
Nobody's sure who actually belongs to Medjed. Well, it looks like things will be exciting this summer. It'll be the Phantom Thieves' world debut, no?
Dude.
Don't worry. I'll be rooting for the Phantom Thieves. I'll get the forum mobilized as well. Now, if we're done talking here, I really must be going. I'll see you guys later.
So, that was fruitless?
Yeah.
If anyone else got any info.
Truth be told, it'll be difficult to go after someone without a figure. Since, technically, Medjed is multiple people, we really don't know who the leader is.
Medjed, huh? It seems like we won't be able to deal with him by ourselves.
The only way I could see us being able to take down a hacktivist group would to be having a...
I know summer vacation is due to begin next week, but I have an unfortunate announcement.
The only way I could see us going up against a hacktivist group like Medjed would be if we actually had a hacker of our own. Question is, how or who or where do we find one, and who could it be?
We'll be holding an emergency assembly on Monday the 25th. Please come to school that day. Settle down. We've had many strange incidents. The psychotic breakdowns, students being dragged into crime rings. Hence, Principal Kobayakawa has instructed all teachers to caution the student body.
How convenient that he's actually starting to, should I say, care about the student body?
Well, this is inconvenient for us too, you know, having to find things to warn you about so suddenly.
It wouldn't be inconvenient if the principal was actually doing his job.
Damn, this stuff's really not going so good. Clues on Medjed, huh?
me see. You can rank up Makoto. No.
Don't pass out, okay?
I have to be charismatic? Sheesh. Well, let's see what An's up to. I know we're not going to be able to rank her up.
Hiya! Oh yeah! Yeah! Okay!
No. Hang on. Was there another place we can go to? I guess not. Okay, let's head here.
Okay, let's get going.
Hey!
There's a shop I like around here, so I come pretty often. But all the people are such a pain. What gives them the right to be here? Wow. Anyway, let's get through quickly so we don't get caught by the salespeople. They were sold out of the clothes I wanted. In any case, there are so many different types of people here. It's fun just watching them.
Yeah! Hey!
Happy exteriors, and we'd never even know.
Oh yeah!
Idol poster?
Let's get back.
Alright.
Ah, you're back.
Medjed is a god that appears in the Egyptian Book of the Dead. His name apparently means the Smiter. It seems nobody is actually sure that Medjed is a real name. On top of that, almost everything else about him is unknown. Even his form is unattainable. An unseen god that flies through the sky and shoots from his eyes. He truly is an elusive being. Dude, everything about his existence is shrouded in mystery. Wait. Fundamentally speaking, ancient Egyptian art always depicted gods drawn in a side profile. However, Medjed is facing straight ahead in all depictions of him. I see.
So we still don't have any tangible clues.
Nope. Okay, we got 3 messages. Who do we have? Ah. Let's see what that idol poster is about. Ah. Right, okay. A picture of Rise Kujikawa. Do I have a justice persona on me right now? I don't. If I recall, I sacrificed her for someone else. But I do have a devil persona. Sorry, Akechi, but there's someone else I need to rank up first. A priority, to be exact.
Oh, honey.
Hey! Then take a seat.
And here I thought we were actually gonna be able to, you know, rank up.
Well then.
I honestly think her and, what's his name? Yoshida are gonna be the difficult ones to level up. Like I said, I'm probably not gonna be able to level everyone up like I wanted to at the beginning of this first playthrough, so we'll probably save that for,
Seems you've got your share of problems, inmate.
NG+.
To think you would relax under such circumstances. Either you're quite bold, or quite foolish.
Why not both?
One with an unseen form. It seems you've been targeted by troublesome company.
Yeah, it's really big news.
I've been enjoying this endless dispute over justice. However, it will soon come to an end, and through the appearance of an unexpected force of all things. Engaging with formidable enemies is also part of your rehabilitation. I ask that you overcome this. After all, you must hone your powers and become a magnificent thief.
Nothing more to give, huh?
It's really summer now. I get sweaty just walking a little bit. I didn't think Medjed would pounce on the Phantom Thieves. Interesting things keep happening this year. The influence of the Phantom Thieves knows no bounds. I underestimated it. I wonder what the public thinks of this. Are they entertained? Or perhaps inconvenienced?
I would have to say inconvenienced.
People with common sense would think that. Is that your personal opinion too? Still, the vast majority are simply entertained by it. They've stopped thinking critically altogether. So this is what the public thinks. Oops. I don't have time for a conversation. My attendance has been poor due to interviews lately. Thank you for your valuable opinion. I'll see you around.
I don't get it.
Okay, so what can we do at the end of school?
Hey, your phone was buzzing earlier.
I've gotten a lot of messages from an unknown account. Nice to meet you. I am the one they call Alibaba. I want to ask you something. You're a Phantom Thief, aren't you? Can you really steal hearts?
Who is this? Why does he know that you're a Phantom Thief? Was one of our teammates pulling a prank on you?
There is someone whose heart I would like you to steal, but I'm not asking for charity. Let's make a deal. You wish to know about Medjed, correct? I can give you the information on them if the change of heart is successful. If you so desire, I can take care of them as well. Do you believe in my skills? I can track down their accounts, just as I have with yours. But this is all I can prove at the moment. I have prepared the necessary tool on my end. Look forward to it.
Shouldn't you respond to it?
I can't find the account to send the response to. All I can get back is an error message.
You can't reply back? I don't know what this is all about, but we should probably let everyone know about this.
Yeah. How troublesome. And I actually had plans to go to Mementos just now.
Considering he mentioned stealing hearts, he knows, doesn't he?
Seems so.
How were we found out?
He may have traced our chat log.
How careless of us.
But how would he have known all these details with just that?
Do you think that there is another cause?
Yeah. I'm not sure why, but that's the feeling I get.
Hey, is it that easy to look at someone else's chat log?
I don't know much about it myself, but it's probably not impossible, I think.
How's it done?
Maybe they extracted our phone's data?
Why is he getting an error when he tries to reply?
Perhaps the receiving end doesn't exist.
That's possible?
Don't ask me everything. I told you that I don't know much about it.
Wait, might this be what is referred to as hacking?
Then, does that mean this guy's a hacker?
I don't get high-tech stuff. What does this all mean?
An unknown hacker contacted us.
I see. I don't really get it.
Then, is this person Mejed?
I doubt it. Considering he says he wants to deal with them. That is, only if we take his words for face value.
True.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if we got this guy on our side?
But we know nothing about his identity at all. We can't trust him.
I don't think it's a bad deal, though.
Even if Alibaba turns out to be a criminal, I am not helping anyone of that sort.
Oh, right. That wouldn't be good.
Let's calm down. We don't know the gist of his situation either.
The I've prepared the necessary tool part makes no sense either.
Could this just be a prank?
He knows an awful lot for it to be a prank.
Oh yeah, it's not a prank. It's the real thing if he knows exactly that we change hearts. And the fact that he contacted me to begin with.
If he knows who we are, won't we get caught?
No, if he wanted to report us, I think he would have done it already.
Oh, without a doubt.
He must have some sort of objective of his own. He did offer us a deal after all. I'm certain he'll contact us again.
There's no telling when he'll do so, though. It'd be best if we stay together. If something happens, we can act at once.
Yeah. So, somewhere we can wait and hide for long hours.
How about LeBlanc?
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Oh, what's with the big group?
Good evening. We were thinking about putting together plans for our summer.
Is that a new face I see?
It's nice to meet you. My name is Makoto Nijima. I hope we're not being a bother.
She's our student council president.
Nijima?
Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. A student council president, eh? I'm stunned. I hope he's not causing you too much trouble. I'm Sojiro Sakura, but everyone just calls me boss. By the way, that was addressed to you. This old man will get going and leave you kids be. All right, the store's all yours.
We have late-breaking news on Mejed, whose notoriety rose since their statement the other day. Just moments ago, a new message has been released on their website. They have announced their victory over the Phantom Thieves. Mejed also warns any Japanese citizens who praised the Phantom Thieves to stop doing so. We will report any further actions by Medjed as they arrive.
You guys really think you've won?
Oh, come on. It's in English.
Let me see. The Phantom Thieves remain silent at our question. This proves that we are just.
My mic seems to have a thing for me right now.
People of Japan, wake up. You must not worship the Phantom Thieves.
What? That's bullshit!
They could blow it out their asses.
Keep listening.
We will discipline any who worship them. The punishment is the confiscation of possessions. We are Medjed. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil.
I know the reference we're getting this from. The phrase, we do not forgive, we do not forget. That's a big, huge hint of who they're referencing.
That's what it says.
What does that all mean?
They're saying that they'll target sympathizers of the Phantom Thieves.
Confiscation of possessions,
Personal information, banking accounts, that sort of thing.
Perhaps bank accounts or personal information. Either way, it won't be anything pleasant.
Why the hell are we being singled out?
Perhaps all they care about is labeling the Phantom Thieves as crooks. But all this wouldn't have happened had the Phantom Thieves not existed.
That's complete bullshit!
Talk about a troublesome organization that we've been targeted by. Isn't there anything we can do?
It's certain we can't do anything about this on our own.
Hey, so what's this letter about? Don't need any more trouble.
It's rare for you to get something like this. Calling card. Anything else in there?
No.
Who's this from, anyway?
There's no stamp on it. Someone must have directly dropped it into the mailbox here.
Could it have been Alibaba?
That reminds me. He did mention something about preparing the necessary tool. Don't tell me. Is this what he was talking about?
What the hell's going on here?
All we can do at the moment is wait for Alibaba's orders. Let's brace ourselves and stand by. In case anything comes up.
Oh dear.
I've really started turning the heat up on the forum. I put a special post up and everything. The shutdown between the Just Phantom Thieves and the global organization Medjed is here. Reactions have been great too. Everyone is really engaged. So far, most of the comments have been pro-Phantom Thieves, most likely because of what happened with Kanashiro's case. Those on the other side say Medjed are hackers of justice. But there's nothing resembling justice in what they do. Someday, I want the whole site to be filled with pro-thief comments. I'm looking forward to when that day finally
He
arrives.
can look forward to whatever he wants. We have no means of striking back against Medjed. We're gonna be in deep trouble if we don't do something.
The only thing we can do is remain calm and wait for Alibaba to contact us again. We won't know until we figure things out about how to go about getting back at Medjed and the contact of Alibaba, but we'll have to wait for that for a different day. Unfortunately, something came up that needs my attention, so I'm gonna end the video here. I do apologize that nothing much was done for this video. I did really want to grind out for money as well as better gear and such, but I guess this will have to do for now. If you kept up with me thus far and you've enjoyed what you've seen, go ahead and hit that like button, and it would definitely mean a lot to me if you guys would share the video out there and help me get out there a little bit more. If you want to remain updated for any further games and other content that I have planned in the future, hit the subscribe button and the bell on the side to be notified, and I will see you guys next time in Persona 5R. Until then, everyone, have a great Sunday, or Monday, wherever you guys are, and stay gold.